Welcome back, everyone. Today's tip is going to be about the volume pedal setting. Now, by default, the volume pedal works on a per preset basis. What does that mean? That means if I'm on a preset and the volume pedal is saved at 100, every time I load this preset, it's going to load at 100. Now that's okay, sounds fine, and if that's what you want, that's great. But watch what happens here. Say I'm playing a live show and I want to be able to roll my volume pedal off to be totally silent between songs. I roll that volume pedal off to nothing. We see that the position on my preset is at 0, just like you'd expect. But what happens here if I switch to a different preset? You notice that the volume pedal now shows it's at 100%. You see my pedal is full off, but the position says 0. Now, what that means is the physical position of the pedal does not represent what's on the screen. For me, that's not ideal. I want the physical position of the pedal to always represent the actual setting inside the Helix. So there's a way to control that. What you do is you go into the hamburger menu here. We look down here over to where it says Global Settings. We go in there. Now we're going to scroll over to the foot switches category. And then on the bottom here, this last option shows the expression pedal is per preset, which is the default. We roll it over, we can change it to global. Let's go back to the home button. Now when we look at this, same thing's going to happen here in terms of using the pedal. You could see the position is changing here. But now if I roll the pedal's position off to 0, you see it's full back. Down here, when I switch to another patch, you see the volume pedal's position is still at 0%. Switch to another patch, volume pedal's position stays at 0%. So that's pretty much how you do it. Another thing that can happen if you have it on per preset and somebody has theirs on global and they've given you a patch, they may have saved the patch when the pedal was fully off, so that even if you load the patch while the pedal's fully on, you'll still get no sound. I'll show you what that's like. Let's say I'm tweaking patches and I have my pedal fully off, and I go to my patch and I save it here. You see that it was saved with the volume pedal fully off. Now if I go back into my global settings, hamburger menu, global settings, still on foot switches, I change this back to per preset. Go back to our home menu here. Say we're on this preset. Now what'll happen is you'll have your volume pedal fully on. See, I'm on this preset that's at 100%. My volume pedal is fully on, but then I switch to this other patch and you play it and no sound comes out. You don't know what's going on. Well, what's going on, even though your volume pedal is fully up, the patch was saved with the position at 0. So the way you can fix that is either just move the pedal a little bit and you'll see that it comes back and matches, or you can go into your hamburger menu again to global settings, and on this foot switch tab you just set that to global instead of per preset. So now we'll go home, and now as long as our volume pedal is full up, when we switch to that patch where it's saved at 0, it still comes up as 0 because the pedal is fully on. So that's a little bit of how you can change the setting on the volume pedal and why sometimes you might load other people's patches and no sound comes out of them. What's probably happened is they saved the patch with their volume pedal at 0 and you have yours set to per preset, so it loads that way. Thanks for watching, everybody.